Okay, thank you so much, George. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Hey everyone, this is David Woolley, also known as Keithnyc on the forum. Hope everyone's doing well, and I don't know if you can see in the background, but it's a little bit snowy in New York. I'm in my own office, so I'm able to take the mask off. Um, One of the things I wanted to talk about is how did I get to know about OnePlus? I'll make the story short, but I do have to thank one of the guys in my firm. Uh, I was coming off of using the Google Nexus 4, I think was their first phone, because living in the United States, there wasn't a lot of choices to get an unlocked phone and getting a phone that wasn't under contract. And that was one phone that was pretty good. It was fairly, low priced and had decent features, and it was a pretty decent phone. When that phone was ending its life cycle and they weren't coming out with a new one that was reasonably priced, my friend told me about this great new company called OnePlus. He said they're not shipping any phones yet, but he said, I heard a lot of good stuff at them. Here's the website. I heard a lot of good things about them. Here's the website. Go online and see what you think. Well, I went online. I learned all about this invite process that they had, and I was kind of skeptical. But, I signed up, and one thing that I learned about was there was this amazing community that was starting. And I was excited about that. People were very friendly, they were very interesting. There were moderators that were on the forum that were helping us navigate things. And so, I signed on. I think I was user 64, 6900. But I was one of the first people in there, and I just thought it was great. I became friends with one of the moderators. I chatted with her a lot, and the Panther lady. And lo and behold, I think in June or July, I got my first invite, and I submitted. I got the phone, and I was just amazed. I was blown away. It was an unlocked phone. It had amazing features on it. It had this awesome operating system, Cyanogen mod, that was nearly Android, and it was unlocked, and it was a great price. Couldn't beat it, and I felt like I was kind of sort of part of this elite group, and that was enhanced with the community because the feeling was we're all in this together, and we'll help each other out if we run into problems with either support or getting the phone started, or running into little issues. We have this great community, and the community started out as, I'd say, more tech oriented and maybe a little bit nerdy, uh, and then it started becoming a lot more social, and we started these social and chat threads. The wormhole, or it started out, I think, as the never ending story. Um, the Random Nonsense Club, Thirsty Thursdays, and Friday dance offs in the wormhole. It was great. So that was my start with OnePlus. Um, when I got really pulled into the group in a great way was I was living in New York, and I got contacted by OnePlus because they were running a launch in Times Square for the OnePlus 2. And they asked me if I could help work out with the launch. And they asked a few other people from New York, or who I became very good friends with, Moses. Great guy, cute family, the whole nine yards. And we met Carl, and he took us out to dinner that night. We just had a great time and a great experience. I met Helen and Bridget, and just learning about the system. Met the people that did documentaries for them and filming, and I mean, I really felt like I was part of this family. It was more than just a phone. It was this. It was a friendship, and I felt like I was kind of on the ground floor, and I was helping them make decisions somewhat. So it was really interesting and really nice. Shortly after that, I became friendly with a lot of the moderators, Adam Crisco and David Monteiro, lots of other people, and I became a moderator right after the OnePlus 2 was launched, and I've been a moderator ever since, and I've been loving it. In addition to that, I'm part of the brand ambassador group for the United States. And myself and Wisam and my pals work with Adam, and we work with T-Mobile and the other carriers to help get the message out there about this phenomenal phone that you can get through either OnePlus or through T-Mobile if you want a brick and mortar store and you want the support that they give you. So you really, you can get anything you want now with OnePlus, and that's what I really, really like about it. Um, One of the things, the feature that I really like, I'd say in the first few phones, it was all about the hardware. It had had a fast processor, beautiful screen. It was just a solid, dependable phone, great battery, and that's all the case. That's still the case now, but I think even more so, what I like now is the operating system. When they ported over from cyanogen to oxygen, they truly listened to what was important and what people wanted in a phone and in the software. And their mantra of only putting something in if it's going to be elegant and useful, timely, and not just put in a gimmick to put in a gimmick, but put in something that is going to help people and they're going to like, and keep things clean. And OnePlus has always done that. And again, I think the operating system is fantastic. It lets me adjust and do things to personalize the phone in ways that I want to personalize it, but it's also not overly complicated. So that's really, really nice about OnePlus. The story with me and OnePlus is, it goes back 8 years. And I'm not saying this lightly, but OnePlus is a huge, huge part of my life. Even socially, I've been doing so many things with the community. I went to China. I saw the shop there. I'm not an employee, but I saw the OnePlus factories. I saw their offices. I've been visiting the moderators. They've been visiting me. I made a lot of friends with people in the wormhole. That's one of the chat places in the forum, and that's been phenomenal. I did a short video, actually two short videos for OnePlus a few years back, and they had these guys that were filming how I use OnePlus, why I like the community. And all my friends saw it, people in the forum saw it. They were calling me. It was really a lot of fun. It's on YouTube, by the way. And then recently I did another short video for Vice India, and I only had a very, very small part in it, but the entire video was shot on the OnePlus 8, and it was a vignette of how the COVID virus impacted people's lives and what they were doing. And it was very interesting. It was over a few months, and they selected people, myself from New York, and most of the other players were from India, and they did a whole story around them. And again, everything was filmed on the OnePlus 8. It was really a lot of fun, very interesting. Being part of the brand ambassador team, we've been at all the launches. We've met all the different members of the community that stand in line and speak with us, let us know what they want, they let us know things that they don't like so much. It's always been fun. It's always been exciting. We went to the CES convention in Los Angeles 3 years back or 2 years back, and we saw all the different things that were coming out, all the different phones and all the different electronics that were coming out. We brought that information back and shared it with OnePlus. Maybe it had a little bit to do with things that they wanted to do going forward. That was really interesting. And I've participated in a lot of the open ear forums in San Francisco, in New York, talking about photography, talking about data privacy, talking about design. It was great, and seeing Pete and seeing Carl, seeing all the different players that were out there. the guys that developed the operating system, the engineers, and they would sit there and they would really care and listen about things that interested us and things that we wanted to see in the OnePlus phone. So that's always been really amazing. And these are all things I never would have done, and they're people I never would have met or socialized with if I wasn't brought into the OnePlus family. So yeah, I guess you want to call me a fanboy? Ooh, okay, you know, woo woo, I'm a fanboy then. But I truly believe in the phone. I truly believe in the community, and I believe in the company. I think they've done a great job, and yeah, they're growing. They're going to be changing. They're going to be doing a lot of different things. But one thing they always keep in mind is the community. They have a vision and they want to put out a great product, and they want to put out a great product that people want. And I'm certainly glad that they've stepped out of their comfort zone and forged some alliances in the US to hopefully grow this phone in a way that they've done so all over Europe and all over India. And I hope they can get to places like Brazil and you know, and maybe even New Jersey. That was a little joke there on New Jersey. They're in New Jersey already, but it's I'm happy, and there are a lot of articles coming out now from Gizmodo and other sites that are saying, you know, OnePlus is really knocking it out of the park again, especially with the OnePlus 9 coming out. One of the other things that I do with OnePlus as part of the brand ambassador group, I'm also involved in testing a lot of the beta software and the beta hardware. And so I hope that the work that I do, the work that our team does together, actually kind of influences things, helps with the design, helps people get a bug-free experience, and to know that we're part of making that experience a little bit better is always really nice. So I really think that that's it. Again, I'd like to thank OnePlus and all the people involved with OnePlus. The community is what really makes it. You know, step on over. We don't bite. Jump into the forum, step over into the community, and you know, make some friends. Go there to maybe get some tips about things. Enter a contest. Enter a raffle. Join one of the chat groups and make some friends. People are super friendly, really helpful, and you'll be opening up a big part of your life. Again, thank you so much, and I wish OnePlus all the best. I've had a great 8 years with them. I hope I have another 80 left, and I'm a little bit older, but you know, I'm still hoping that I have a few more years with working with OnePlus and just being part of this amazing family. So thanks a lot.